Homewrecker. Yo, welcome people. Okay, so I've been watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and I've been digging Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Well, not that kind of digging, but, you know, I've been enjoying it so far. And this is season 1. Season 1, episode 12. It is a season finale. I want to do a quick reaction. Well, maybe not quick, but, you know, I'll do a reaction video for this. Now, here's the thing. I have been watching the episodes. I have watched all the episodes. And also, just to give some clarification from the last video, I do plan on watching all the episodes, but I only plan on doing reaction videos to a few of those episodes. So appreciate the suggestions of which episodes for episode 2 I should check out. Quite a few came through, more than I thought might. So yeah, I might have to do just a little bit more than I originally planned, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, for now, this is season 1 finale, episode 12. It is called... Actually, what is it called? Prophecy Girl. So, I don't know, maybe Buffy has a prophecy, or maybe Willow is the prophecy girl. I guess we're about to find out. But anyway, well, some of you already know. I'm about to find out. Without further ado, let's press play. See what the season finale gotta say.
You know how I feel about you. It's pretty obvious, isn't it? Would you, date me? You know, Buffy, Spring Fling just isn't any dance. It's a time for students to choose, a mate.
You know what's funny, though, is that I've been in a situation where somebody was attracted to me and I had no idea, right? Looking back on it, or, you know, when you see other people in that situation, it seems like it's such an obvious thing that this person likes you, right? Or this person likes, you know, in this case, like Willow likes Xander. It's like obvious. It's so obvious when you're on the outside looking in. But then it's like, I've been where Xander is. And as obvious as it looks to us, mate. You know, you just wish you could just like go slap someone in the back of the head and be like, she's right there. She's right there. Anyway.
Why is it so hard? I should just walk up to her and say, hey, I like you. Let's go to the dance together.
What was that?
What was what?
By the way, I looked it up. Charisma Carpenter was around 26, 27 when she was doing Buffy season 1. So I'm allowed to say she's hot. Just saying.
Someone's out there.
My time has come, Glory!
Okay. Oh wait, so is the Master rising or not rising? What's going on?
Wow, that was boring.
I don't feel that boring covers it.
No.
Let me see if I understand this. And this might be a question for more of my American friends out there, because when we watch like TV shows that are set in American high schools, they wear their own clothes. Like everybody wears their own clothes. We don't do that in our schools. Everybody wears school uniform. But the only time people wear school uniform in American schools, at least the only time I think I've seen it, was in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, when they were supposed to be going to one of the, like, you know, posh, you know, top schools or something like that, right? So is that how it is? Like, do regular schools, like the regular, you know, public schools, whatever, everybody wears their own clothes, and then it's only like the posh schools where people wear school uniform? Is that how it goes? And also, isn't Buffy supposed to be poor? Because I swear she changes her clothes like all the time. She's going through like bare wardrobe changes. Isn't she supposed to be poor? At least like not rich? Because isn't that the thing, right? Or did I miss something? I don't know, man. I feel like Buffy, Xander, and Willow should be just wearing pretty much the same clothes, or go through like the same, like, I don't know, 2-3 outfits throughout the entire series. That's how it should be, you know. But I don't know, maybe poor people in American schools still have loads of clothes to choose from. Y'all can let me know.
Hey, leave.
Bro, man's just rude, you know. I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't leave. I'd be like, yo, listen, I was here first. You can go somewhere else. So if she turns him down, in fact, she should turn him down just on account of him being rude. Just saying, like, you're gonna ask a girl, like, you can't be rude to people on your way to asking her out. That ain't cool, man. That ain't cool. Xander, you just lost some points.
Buffy, I like you. A lot. And I
He
know
went
we're
for it.
friends and
Shot his
had
shot.
experiences.
You and Willow.
Well, Willow's not looking to date you. Or if she is,
Willow.
she's playing it pretty close to the chest.
Willow's looking to date somebody else,
I don't
though.
want to spoil the friendship that we have.
I'm sorry. I don't handle rejection well. Funny, considering all the practice I've had, huh?
Oh, mate. We've all been there. We've all been there.
Look, Rupert, you haven't told me Jack, so what's with the order?
Just do it.
Ooh.
I'll explain later.
Ask politely, Rupert.
Better.
Ask politely. By the way, real quick, in case anybody's wondering, in Britain, everybody talks like Rupert. We all talk like Rupert Giles. Every single person in Britain, no matter which part of the country you're from, everybody talks like Rupert Giles. We all talk exactly like that. No exceptions. That's how we all talk. Just so you know.
We can go. Be my date. We'll have a great time. We'll dance. We'll go wild.
You think I want to go to the dance with you and watch you wish you were at the dance with her? You should know better.
Yeah, you really should, Xander.
I didn't think. I'm just gonna go home, lie down, and listen to country music. The music of pain.
Well, I think blues is more the music of pain than country music, but yeah. I guess it depends on which song.
Tomorrow night, Buffy will face the Master, and she will die.
Mm-hmm.
One Slayer dies, next one's called. Wonder who she is.
Would have to be somebody called Buffy, otherwise this
You train
next
her?
6 seasons is going to be awkward.
Or will they send someone else?
I mean, I know Buffy's not going to die because I know there's like, 6 more seasons to go with Sarah Michelle Gellar as Buffy in it. Like, so it's kind of like, I see what they're trying to do. But the thing is, like, for people who are watching it at the time this was being aired for the first time, let me know that when this episode aired, did you really think that this could be the end of Buffy? That's what I want to know. Like, when this episode aired originally back in, 97, and you were watching this for the first time, season 2 hadn't been greenlit yet or hadn't been confirmed yet, did you think that there was a possibility that this could actually be the last episode? That's what I want to know. For people who watched it back in 97 for the first time, when it was being aired for the first time, did you think this could be just like a one and done thing, like a 1 season and then it's done? Let me know.
Well, we can't afford this.
The way you've been eating, we can
So they are supposed to be poor.
He didn't have a date either.
He did. And that's a much funnier story that you will not get to hear.
Homewrecker.
You had
Buffy's mum was a thought. That's what happened.
Say Kevin has underestimated the power of my icy stare.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna say something. I'm not really asking a question. I'm gonna phrase it like a question, but I'm not really asking a question. I just want to really say something, but I don't need anybody to actually answer this question because I don't want it being spoiled. This school, Sunnydale, does not stay open throughout the whole 7 seasons because there's no way this school, there's like people getting killed, suicides, vampires, demons, all kinds of things turning up. And we know it's because of the whole Hellmouth thing. I get that. But if you're a parent sending your kids to school and you got all that madness going on in this one place, at some point you're gonna be like, you know what, you're not going to this school no more. Like there's something's gonna have to be done. I can't believe this school is gonna stay open throughout the 7 seasons. At some point, maybe season 2, season 3, at some point, this school's gonna have to get shut down, because there's something going on that shouldn't be going on, and there's no way all this can be going on in such a short amount of time, and people keep sending their kids to this school. Nah. No, this school's getting shut down. So, but like I said, I don't need that answered. I just wanted to state that this school's getting shut down before this whole thing is said and done. There's no way Sunnydale stays open throughout this whole series.
I knew those guys. I go to that room every day. Take care.
Yeah, these kids are going through a lot.
Buffy's not going to face the Master. I am.
Oh, Giles, what are you doing?
So I'm looking for a kid, huh?
There's nothing you can say will change my mind.
Clean punch. Well, I guess Buffy really is dressed to kill. Probably should have saved that joke till after she killed the Master, but oh well. Oh. Surrounded. She should have ran away. Oh, wait, no. Nah, they're not killing off Buffy, nah. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Nah. Is Buffy gonna be like Blade, the Daywalker? Maybe Buffy and Blade team up in season 2.
I have no breath.
He's breathing though. He's panting. No, he says he has no breath. Oh, he saved her. But those crucifixes don't work on the Master. I mean, they did say he's a powerful vampire, so I guess that makes sense.
Where are you
your jibes now.
This dude is constantly grabbing her neck. Like, come on, obviously that doesn't work. Dude, come on. Try something else, man. Try something else.
I mean, got out pretty.
What about him?
He's not going anywhere. No, sir.
You sure about that? What's the camera pan down? Or maybe not. Okay. Oh, wait. It's gonna move just a little bit. Is it gonna move just a little bit to let us know it's not quite over yet? Oh, okay, no. I mean, I guess he's dead. He's properly dead. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so that was Season 1, Episode 12, the Season 1 finale, called The Prophecy, where it was prophesied that Buffy the Vampire Slayer would face the monster and die, which she did. But then, I guess, as the master was saying, the prophecy don't always tell the whole story, so she did die, but then was brought back to life by Xander, which was interesting. But she did get bit, though. She definitely did get bitten by the master, right? So, I don't know, does she turn? Or actually, I think they said something about you don't always turn with the bites. I can't remember, but I think they might have said something like that, actually, in one of the previous episodes, about you don't always turn. But she definitely did get bitten, so that might mean something. I guess we'll see. But anyway, you know what? Let me talk about Buffy Season 1. Season 1 and the 12 episodes that I watched over this past, couple of weeks or so. In my opinion, I think a few people said something similar to this as well, is that, it has its moments that kind of stand out. It's definitely one of these ones, or at least so far it seems like it's one of these series that, require a little bit of commitment. And, back when this came out, back in 97, that was fine. You can do that. These days, it's a bit harder to do that sort of thing because there's so much choice when it comes to series and TV shows, because you've got Netflix, you've got Apple, you've got Amazon, Hulu, and you got all these different HBO, you've got so many different, and of course, the regular TV stuff, right? So you've got so much choice in terms of what you can watch. The idea of having something that kind of starts off a bit slow and then picks up as it goes along, you can't really do that anymore. It's just not a thing that exists anymore, and especially now where most series are 8 episodes, 10 episodes at the most. So you don't really get the 22 episode seasons like you used to. So the fact that it has that approach, it is very indicative of the time that this came out, where you can have something that starts off a bit slowly and then picks up and then has a season that does 22. I mean, this is 12 and 0, but the next season is like 22 episodes, and it can build things over that. You just can't do that these days. Well, I guess you can, but it'd be a lot harder to pull off. So yeah, it is very much of its time, this 1997 kind of feel. And even just things like, the fighting in the series as well, is very much of its time. So like these days, like it's all about martial arts and lots of choreography in the fighting. Back then, you had maybe a little bit, and of course martial arts movies existed, so it weren't like it wasn't a thing. But generally speaking, you didn't really put as much, you didn't train people in martial arts as back then as you did, and it kind of shows that they probably had a stunt double for most of the scenes. These days, the expectation of fight scenes is a lot higher. And I think it was The Matrix, when that came out. Like after that came out, you sort of saw a massive change in how fight scenes were done in sort of American movies and TV shows. But even still, even with its 1997ness, it has its charm. It definitely has its charm. And I think the relationships between, Xander and Willow, Xander and Buffy, and I think that's like I said, I've had similar experiences. I'm sure a lot of you guys have had similar experiences as well, where you've liked somebody that didn't like you back, and they liked somebody else, or somebody liked you didn't know, or you liked somebody didn't know, that kind of thing. That whole kind of dynamic is something I think a lot of people in school, or even our school, let's be honest, can relate to. And then you got Claudia Chase, Charisma Carpenter, where the popular girl. It seems like in Britain we don't really have that. I mean, we do have people who are popular, but it's not so much that everybody tries to hang with a popular kids. It's not so much that. It's just there's people who are popular, and there is some sort of a social hierarchy that you are very much aware of. But the way it's depicted in American shows seems to be very different to how it is, at least how it was when I was in school. Bear in mind, I haven't been in school for a long time, so maybe things have changed since then. But yeah, the social hierarchy in British schools, at least the school I went to, it was there. But it just seems very different to how it's depicted in a lot of American shows, where you have like a clear person who is like at the top and everybody's kind of vying for this person's attention. Whereas in British schools, you do have like the popular kids and that kind of thing, but it's not so much people. People just kind of just know their place for the most part, you know, and nobody really tries to move into different social groups. People just kind of know their place. So you have the popular kids doing their thing and the not so popular kids doing their thing. And I was kind of like in between a little bit. So there'd be times where I was hanging with the popular kids, but more times hanging with like the not so popular kids. But I kind of drifted in between a little bit, which turns out to be somewhat of a metaphor for the rest of my life. I just kind of in between a lot of times. But anyways, just differences between what we see of American schools, at least on American TV shows when they show schools, what we see. In fact, guys, let me know, for the people who went to American schools, let me know how accurate that is. Do you have like a very clear social hierarchy where everybody's trying to get the attention of these sort of popular kids, and then and you know, all the people sort of underneath are just like the untouchables and nobody wants to be around? But yeah, you know what, it is a pretty cool series so far. I'm enjoying it so far. So yeah, I do plan on watching season 2, and yes, I do plan on watching all the episodes in season 2. But yeah, I'm just going to drop a few reaction videos just because of time and that kind of thing. It'd be a bit much to do reaction videos for every single episode, so I'm not even going to attempt to do that. But I think I'll try and do a few more than I originally planned. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. But anyway, clearly I liked it. Let me know what you think. And yeah, any recommendations, suggestions of other 90s shows that I might have missed, you know, drop them in the comments, send them through, and I see what I can do. Like, share, subscribe, because we're doing this thing. You get me, fam? Got more videos on the screen. Check out my other channels as well. Be much appreciated. But that's gonna be it for the minute, so guys, until whenever, if ever, peace.